This is day one of 365. My name is Dietrich Steiner. I am a veteran, I am a husband, I am a father, I'm a dog owner, and I'm an indie author. Last year I published my first book in a fantasy series. The book was entitled Frostbitten, and it was the first book I'd written in 10 years. And last night was my 46th birthday dinner. My wife took me out to a very, very nice restaurant. I had a terrific steak. And during that dinner, she asked me a very simple question. She said, "How do you think that 45 went?" And that was a surprisingly challenging question for me. You know, I came into this year with a lot of ambition for big changes that I wanted to see in my life. We've been in an apartment for about the last 5 years, and we have been working towards buying a house. So I wanted to be in a house by my 46th birthday. I had gained quite a bit of weight, and I wanted to get a little bit healthier. I wanted to start working out, started eating right, and I wanted to lose some weight and get in better shape by my 46th birthday. And here's the thing, neither of those really happened. There are a lot of reasons why. Everything from a health scare that has taken me quite a bit of time to recover from to just some financial difficulties that have cropped up, many of which were related to that particular health scare. But the fact is, we're still in an apartment, and I'm still overweight. And it would be really easy for me to look back at this last year and consider it a failure because of that. But there's the other side of the coin. It's the successes that I never saw coming. The ones that I didn't expect in any way, shape, or form and have legitimately surprised me in a lot of ways. I published my first book in 10 years. I talked about that. And I finished a second. It's coming out on December 3rd, which is wild to me. And I started building a following on social media. I joined TikTok a year and a half ago after my best friend told me that as an author, I really should be engaging with book talk. She was right. And I had no expectation of any level of success. And to my shock, I have found an audience there. I have found a community that I really have engaged with. And I've been able to provide a lot of individuals, a lot of writers, a lot of aspiring storytellers some support that can really help them on their journey, or at least I hope can help them on their journey. And recently I've started branching out to Instagram and saw some success there. And so one of my goals this year is to engage with YouTube in some degree. And I think that those things, the finishing Extraction, the seeing growth on social media, and the connection, the community, and the friends that I've made through that process, those were not things that I could have anticipated. Those were not... My dog is adding noise to this. Those are not successes that I could have anticipated. And yet, unquestionably, they have made this last year incredibly unique and incredibly meaningful to me. So that puts me in a weird position when I am asked, how did 45 go? If I'm answering the question based on what goals I wanted to accomplish, then it's very hard for me to say that this was a success. But if I'm coming at it from the perspective of, do I feel like I'm in a better place now than I was a year ago, then yes. So as I start looking forward to 46, to my next trip around the sun, how do I think about what I want to accomplish? Because I think I've seen that setting those specific goals for myself, that's not always going to work. I don't know what's coming around the corner. We have an election in a month, which is terrifying to think about, but we have an election coming up that none of us know what the results are going to be of. I still don't have a concrete answer to these health problems I've been having. I have no idea if my wife and I are going to be able to find a home. But I think if I step into this next year and just try to focus on continuing to do the things that I'm proud of and engage with the community in a way that I want to, that I'm passionate about, then I think I will continue to find success in one way or another. And I don't know what that looks like. But anyway, this is a long rambling post to say, I've decided that in addition to journaling, which I've been doing every day, or almost every day, journaling I have found to be really, really tricky because it's very, very easy to slide off of it for a day or two. But I've been averaging about 5 times a week, I think, which, you know what, we're going to call that good. But in addition to that, I think I want to start vlogging. I think I want to start sharing a little bit about this year's journey to the people that are interested in hearing about it. And that may be nobody maybe it's just me shouting out into the void, but maybe there's somebody who will find value in some of what I spew out there into the world. So, I'd like to start doing this vlog every day. I'd like to start talking about what I'm working on, what I've accomplished, what I'm struggling with, and just kind of share a little bit of my life with anyone out there who's actually interested in engaging with it. So, here are the things that I know that I want to do. There are 3 primary goals. 1, I want to fulfill all of the pledges for the Kickstarter. I did a Kickstarter last year for a deluxe special edition hardcover of Frostbitten. It was a success. I asked for $3,500. I got very, very close to $10,000. And we are getting the proof in hopefully this week, and assuming that this is the 2nd proof, we've had a few issues with it, but assuming this proof is good, we'll be able to order those hardcovers, and then hopefully in late October or earlier November, we'll begin sending those out, and that's wildly exciting. I want to make sure that Extraction has a solid release. But I also want to make sure that I'm using Extraction's release to learn more about publishing and to share what I learn with others. So one of the things I'm pretty sure I'm going to do, and actually I've pretty much decided this, is I'm going to be leveraging Drafted Digital as my sole distribution platform for the first 3 months of Extraction. I've had some major issues with Ingram Spark. They've caused me quite a few headaches, and I'm going to be doing a video on that soon. But I think I want to try an alternative, and I want to share my experiences with Drafted Digital through all these different platforms, so hopefully we can give people a sense of the different possibilities that are out there. And then I do want to get in shape. This is something I'm going to have to figure out how to do while coping with some of the health issues that I've had. So that's going to be a challenge, but with my doctor's help and with a couple other people's help, I'm hoping to make some progress in that direction. And then finally, I want to write the next book in the series. Ranger, I have started writing it. I'm going to be spending a lot of time over the next few months putting together that first draft with some help of some very, very brilliant authors. I'm supposed to have that book to my editor, Cameron Montague Taylor, by June. That is not a lot of time. So I need to get working on that. Beyond that, I just want to keep engaging with social media. I want to keep building an audience and building this connection and developing a community that I've gotten to be part of. And I want to see all the different ways that I can pitch in and help other people who are interested in telling their story. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to post a vlog once a day. I will put it in a playlist so people can ignore it if they want to. I'm going to be doing other YouTube videos. I've started plotting out the first 10 that I want to do, and I'm hoping to start launching those in the next few weeks or so. And those will be much more aligned with my TikTok videos. There will be things like navigating publishing and writing tips. There will be things like indie book reviews and talking about indie publishing as a whole. So there will be more traditional content up on this channel, but I do want to take this opportunity to kind of start to share a little bit more detail about what I'm dealing with and what my life's like with whoever might be interested. And maybe it's a good way to hold myself accountable to work towards the things that I want to achieve while being open to the surprises that I hope this year has in store for me. So, with that, I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.